I'm with Spike Lee, the legendary film director who screened his latest film, Highest to Lowest, at the Cannes Film Festival, starring Denzel Washington. It's their 5th collaboration together over, 30 years?
We don't count the years. We just know we're getting old. Old.
So he plays this billionaire record producer, David King. We should, by the way, say that it's based on a film by Kurosawa.
It's a reinterpretation.
A reinterpretation. Do excuse me.
Not a remake.
No, I know.
Reinterpretation.
It's a Spike Lee joint all over.
Well, I had help.
But what
it just wasn't me alone. I had my peoples. I mean.
So what Denzel. do you so what do you say to Denzel? Do you say, Denzel, I want to work with you again. I have this great role. What was the conversation?
That ain't the way. That's not the way it happened.
How did it happen?
Denzel approached me.
Oh,
he was attached to the project already, and he said, "Spike, I got something for you. Hope you like it." I read it, and I mean, Kurosawa was one of my cinematic heroes. So I said, "Let's go." I said, "There's no." Also, another thing is that Denzel Washington, I did not know our last time we worked together was 18 years on Inside Man.
Was that 18 years ago?
See, that's the same reaction we had. The time between Inside Man and filming this new film was 18 years. We did not know that.
Oh my God.
We said the same thing.
Because it seems like kind of when one reaches a certain
time
age,
waits for no one.
When one reaches a certain age, I think it just seems like yesterday, right?
To Denzel and I did, but we were both shocked, and we were happy to do number 5 in order: Mo Better Blues, Malcolm X, He Got Game, Inside Man, and now Highest to Lowest.
So he came to you.
Yes, he was attached to the project.
But what about the screenplay? Because it speaks and smells of Spike Lee, for heaven's sake. So did you take the piece and then rewrite it, or what?
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about this.
No, talk about it.
I'm not going to talk about the credit for the.
Tell Uncle Bears.
I'm going to leave that alone.
Okay, all right.
But did you hear my voice in that script?
Yeah, very much so.
That's enough. That's all I'm going to say about it.
But the thing is that, look, this is based on an Ed McBain novel.
King's Ransom.
King's Ransom was was published in 1959. Kurosawa made the film that came out in 63. You've made this film, it's in 2025. But I mean, it's about highest and lowest. It's about the gap between, sort of people who have and people who don't.
Right.
And how do you sense the gap has widened in that, my math is hopeless, 60-year period?
Today, people are struggling. I can't speak for the rest of the world, but in the US of A, people are struggling. People are mad they voted for that guy and they're broke. So I always say this. It's shout out to director Peter Weir and his film. This is a year of living dangerously.
For culture, for politics, or for everything? The year of living dangerously.
Everything's upside down. So people are scared. People are scared of losing their homes, losing their jobs, from A to Z. So,
but I always feel, Spike, that when times are tough, war times such as we're going through now, I think art speaks to the moment. And I think the thing about your movie is that it has a moral core at its center, which we shouldn't give too much away because that's the ending of the movie.
Right.
But it does have this message saying that you've got to stand up for your principles, doesn't it?
Well, I think this, and thank you for, you nailed that right away, is that what makes this film, again, it was not been shared with the big audience, and we had a great reception here in Cannes, but I think that when people see this film, they'll put themselves in Denzel Washington's shoes and say, would I do that for a friend? It's a moral dilemma. And people are going to put themselves in Denzel's shoes, the character he plays, the choice he has to make. One, is going to pay the ransom or not.
Yeah. I mean, look, just because people, we don't give too much away, but,
Right.
you know, sort of his son is kidnapped, and then the realization is that it's not his son, but it's his friend's son, his chauffeur's son. Best friend's son who's been kidnapped.
Played by the great Jeffrey Wright.
Yeah, absolutely. And would Denzel's character still pay the ransom? Yes or no?
Mm-hmm.
That's the moral dilemma, and
Yes.
there's more to it than that, of course.
But also, I think that, and you're absolutely correct. But I would like to add that, which is really going to be like the thing we're to use for the ad of the film, like all money ain't good money. All money ain't good money.
But we all need money, honey.
I know, but we all need money, but there are people who have ethics, and they're not going to do certain things.
Now,
because it's compromised their moral code. And what makes it so great, I think, is that everybody has different morals. Everybody has different scruples. So take this money, kill somebody. All right, kill. For money? I mean, I'll kill him. Oh, well, I can't do it. I'm not going to take a life. I don't care how much money you pay me. And I mean, I know it's putting the thing on a murder, but there's other things, you know, that you will do for money you're not going to do, period.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting that...
And that's a personal choice, too. Everybody has their own morals and scruples.
And Denzel's David King stands for something.
Yes.
Which, to your point earlier, the guy with orange hair in the White House doesn't stand for very much, does he?
Well, the truth is known. I'll leave it at that.
There you go. Tell me, you know, the other thing that fascinates me about the movie is that it's across generations. So you've got Denzel's David King, the sort of multi-millionaire record guy.
Well, I mean, he has money, but he's at the top. He's known for having the best ears in the business. So he's like a Barry Gordy. He's like a Quincy Jones. I mean, we went funny because we referred to Quincy in the film, and he died like soon after that.
Yeah, bless his heart. Tell me about the generational kind of divide in the film between Denzel's character and the
music
and the character played by
A$AP Rocky. I don't know which character you're talking about. We're talking about generation. I think you might.
How did you get him to be in the movie? Because this is his first major film, right?
No, my wife produced a film called Monster that he was starred in and co-starred, and John David Washington.
Oh, yeah.
But he has that it factor. He is a persona. He's an aura.
Yeah.
And I know people are going to be praising his performance to the high heavens. Plus, he has 2 songs in the movie too.
Absolutely.
And here's the thing, though, which is very tricky. You have to be very, very careful when you cast someone that has to play opposite Denzel Washington, because if you don't bring it, it's gonna be a massacre. And so, I knew it's like a championship fight that Rocky he's from Harlem, uptown. So he ain't no punk. So he's gonna stand eye to eye, nose to nose with Denzel, you know, and go at it. You needed that, or if you don't have that, the thing it's not gonna work.
Did you say to Rocky that he's got to bring his A game? Did you say that to him, or did he know already?
He knew.
He knew.
He idolizes Denzel, but that don't mean that you're gonna get in his mug, you know. That's what the role calls for. And that's what makes their confrontations in the film great.
Yeah. No, it's beautifully done. I mean,
you got to have, otherwise it's like you're losing suspense, everything. You got to have, It's like the old westerns. You got it's the OK Corral, gunslingers.
But it's like John Wayne and Montgomery Clift.
Well, I think that if you want to know what I think about John Wayne, you refer to my song. Not my song, but the song that opened up Do the Right Thing, Fight the Power. There's a reference to the John Wayne.
What did you say to Rocky about, I've got to ask you this, the teeth? Did you say take those out?
No,
or what?
That's him. He got like 9 different pairs. I don't know.
He's got 9 pairs?
I don't know. I can't keep up. But it's the character. Also, the character's name, he chose that. In the script, it was something else. He said, yeah, I want the character I'm playing to be young fella. And, it contributed to great songs to the movie, too. So he's for real. He's 100% legit. This is not just some rapper faking the funk. He is an actor.
Now, talking about songs, there's some great songs in the movie. You open it with a great classic, Oh, What a Beautiful Morning from Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm. Sung by the great Norman Lewis.
Why'd you do that?
One of my gifts, if I may say, is music. I'm the son of a great musician, composer, jazz bassist, Bill Lee. So he hated movies, Hollywood films, but he loved music and sports. Since my father hated movies, my mother was a cinephile, so I'm the first of 5. So I was my mother's movie date. So the music and the sports, all that stuff, those influences, came to me at a very early age.
Got it. And your next project is a movie musical about Viagra called Boner, right?
We'll see.
How far down the line is that?
I can't really talk about stuff. I'm really of the mindset that I've seen people talk about, yeah, I'm doing this and with that, and then the shit doesn't even happen. So I just like keep it on the low and do what I got to do, and then when the time is right to announce anything.
You'll tell me.
Well, I don't know if it can be first. I think my wife would like to know. If that's okay, I think my wife for 30-something years would want to know first for you.
You can tell her first.
Where are you from anyway? England?
England. But
yeah, this bloke.
This bloke.
This bloke.
Listen, baby, I'm an African prince, so hey.
What country? Whoa.
Nigeria.
Whoa. First of all, Africa is a continent.
Well,
so you should have said a prince of Nigeria first. You're not the prince of the continent of Africa. Right or wrong?
You're right.
Thank you.
I am a prince from Nigeria.
But that's not what you said.
And you should be bowing to me.
We can rewind the tape. You said you're on record. You're on videotape saying you. And we got witnesses here too. You said you're a prince of Africa, and I jumped out and said, "Oh, wait a minute, Africa's a continent, my brother." And then you said Nigeria, Lagos for the whole.
Ibadan.
All right.
Ibadan.
What is that?
It's a state, Io state.
All right.
But anyway, listen. As you know, there are hundreds of princes.
When did you become a prince?
Upon my father's death.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Give me some.
Respect.
Respect.
Although my older brother, he's the king. He's the Oba. So I bow to him.
So I did I did my African ancestry. Skip Gates.
Yeah.
So my mother's side, my ancestors from Sierra Leone.
Ah.
And my father's side, my ancestors from Cameroon.
Ah, you're Cameroon. Yeah. Okay. There's a longer conversation. I've got to wrap this up. I've got to ask you a question. Let me quickly ask you this. Denzel Washington, one of the greatest actors in the history of cinema, has won 2 Academy Awards. He has 9 Academy Award nominations. He's never been nominated for a BAFTA. Why do you think that is, Mr. Spike?
I didn't even know that. I know, but I know about the Academy Awards.
Because she, yeah. But you've won a BAFTA, but you have a BAFTA special award.
Can't. Look,
Do you think it's something to
all
race?
I can say is, as far as England goes, I'm a Gouda. Arsenal.
Oh my man!
Thierry Henry, that's my guy.
Oh,
you know that?
What?
That's a Gouda.
Yeah.
You knew that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I live in England, for God's sake. Of course, I know that.
Look, I'm trying to assume, you.
I love Arsenal.
I would assume you know my favorite basketball team, who's going to win the championship this year.
Yeah, that's another conversation. But I love that you love Arsenal. I mean, listen, they should have won, but anyway, never mind.
How many games did they tie? 10?
Yeah.
I mean, you're losing a point with that.
I've shed many tears this year. That's all I'm saying.
And then Saka got hurt, right?
Yeah. Anyway, should we sing a line from Oh, What a Beautiful Morning?
Say it again? What?
At the party, we sang a line from Oh, What a Beautiful Morning.
What's going on?
What?
You said what?
We sang a line from Oh, What a Beautiful
Morning. And what was
Morning.
the line?
We sang, Oh, what a beautiful morning.
And that's all?
Oh, what a beautiful day.
All right, Ken, keep singing.
I've got a wonderful feeling.
Everything's
Going my way.
Cut!